Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Action Comics issue number 1007. This was a good read all the way from the beginning until just about the end, when you realize that it stops all of a sudden. You're like, wait a second, nothing actually happened in this comic book. That was that was kind of triggering. This was still a good comic book. I'm still going to recommend this. But first, let's talk about who made this comic book before we start talking about a little bit about what happened in here. So Brian Michael Bendis did the script. Steve Epting did the art and the cover. Colors, Brad Anderson. Josh Reed does the letters. Patrick Gleason did the variant cover. And of course, Superman was created by Jerry Siegel and Joe freaking Shuster. So I like how not the Cult of Cali. That's actually funny. Kalima, almost. Cobra. Cobra is actually in this. This is really good. I like this. And what do you call it? Jimmy Olsen is involved in this. I like that. The girl who he was with, how she just instantly switched on him. That could go both ways, because there are true psychopaths out there in the world who, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, you're the best, I love you, you're the best, oh my God, you see right through me, blah, blah, blah. You just did one thing wrong that you couldn't have possibly known was wrong, but it's seriously triggering with me, or with, my cult that I follow, and now we're going to have to kill you. Or that was just really weird, because it was like an immediate, polar shift. It's like the North Pole is suddenly the South Pole, and we still got one side of the political party completely denying it. Anyway, it was really weird. What's even worse about that, though, is later on when Perry White asks him, do you have any information? Oh, hell yeah, he's got some amazing information. The problem is he doesn't know if he can trust Perry. Well, he kind of can, but can he trust the new owner? So I'm reminded, oh, we were told that we're going to find out in this issue who the new owner is, right? No, we don't really get that. It's not reminded to it. Nothing. Come on now. Come on now. Like just a little bit of, follow-up here. That would be nice. Anyway, so what we instead get is an interesting story where Superman shows up and all of a sudden Amanda Waller is just out and about in the neighborhood, and we don't know what exactly she's doing. All right, which makes sense because it's freaking Amanda Waller. Somebody found out who and where she is, and that's seriously heavy classified information. Seriously, when you think about it, anybody who knows where Amanda Waller is the best of the best. That's why you usually say, hey, Batman, where's Amanda Waller? And he doesn't say, oh, I know right where she is. He might say that about anybody else in the world. But Amanda Waller, he's like, I'll let you know. I'll just get back to you in a couple moments because I got to go look it up. Like that's who she is. That's freaking dangerous, scary. These guys found her. Not good. Not good. Could have been anything. Could have been closed caption TV. Who knows? But I'm hoping that we freaking find out, because that shit, that right there, to me, that right there is your story. How powerful are these people that they could find Amanda Waller? All right, I like that she disappeared. I like all of that. That was cool. That actually got me, not standing up, but mentally standing up, going, oh, hello. This is a very powerful organization. We're not talking about Cobra here, likely, and I'm not entirely sure what we're dealing with, but it's going to be interesting. Now, another part of the real story that just really pisses me off is Lois Lane decides to trust her father with a secret. Mind you, this somehow comes out, this issue, even though it came out after Superboy already returned and aged, in here, she's pointing out that, oh no, your grandson is actually off in space with his other grandfather. And she reveals that, that Clark Kent is actually Superman, which is, wow. I want to talk about a betrayal of trust. Now, if Clark turns around and you find out that he explained, oh yeah, I totally trust you to tell your father because. Lois, this isn't your secret to give. And I've still got a lot of animosity in my heart for what is being done with Lois's character right now in Heroes in Crisis. Again, go and check out my review of Heroes in Crisis issue 4. I know issue 5 just came out this week, but my conversation in issue 4 where I talk about Superman needing a kryptonite bullet in his head. Oh yeah, that happened. Go check out that review. Now all of a sudden I'm even more angry at Lois because this isn't your secret to give. Yeah, you're married. You have partial ownership of this secret. But Jesus Christ, if you have partial ownership of your home, does that mean that you can sell your family home just because you're one name on the signature? No, that's not the way that secrets work. That's not the way that anything in a relationship works. That is disgusting that she went and gave away this secret. And especially to a man who actually has the ability to bring the wrath of God down, or at least it would feel like it, down on Superman. A man who's clearly unhinged. You know, like giving away your grandson, or excuse me, your son to his perfectly insane grandfather. Ah, hell, you know what? Screw it. It all makes sense now. Okay, so Lois is just being Lois according to Brian Michael Bendis right now. You know, Bendis did say that once this story is unraveled, we're going to be so amazed with how good it is that all the people who were insulting to him are going to apologize. We'll see. I was asked about that on Twitter also. We'll see. And genuinely, like, I don't know what else to say. We'll find out. Eventually, we'll find out. That's a big statement to make because most people are too damn stupid to apologize because that requires taking responsibility for yourself. Me personally, I'm more than happy to acknowledge, yeah, I'm just a human. I make mistakes all the freaking time. You know what I'm saying? I'll be happy to apologize. I'll send it out publicly on Twitter. Shoot, he don't even have to respond. But the point is that right now, me, who's been a believer and has been, you know, almost an apologist for everything that Brian Michael Bendis has written, right now, Brian, you're making it really hard to be a fan of Superman at the current moment. Not a fan of what's going on. But again, this is also in light of what happened in Heroes in Crisis issue number 4. Tom King is responsible for that. Right now, Superman is not my favorite person in the comic book universe. I'm just saying, I'm being real. Anyway, nonetheless, the comic book was exciting. It is a page turner. You get to those commercials just like, yeah, commercial, blah, and you're not even thinking about, oh, darn it, what a bad place for the commercial. No, everything just seems so perfectly situated in this comic book. It's a great flow. The hardest part is when you reach that hard ending, and it's like, wait a second. There's a Wonder Twins thing in the back. Where's the last page? Where's the last page? Yo, comic book store, I didn't get the last page in this one. Let me check your other comic books and see if there's the last page in there. Because it just feels really weird. It feels really off. That's potentially a good thing because now I'm desperate to read the next issue. But still, it just has a feeling of incompleteness. Anyway, on to the next one. Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.